How's it going? I'm Yendis, the aspiring Pokemon Almanac, doing my best to teach you guys everything I know about Pokemon as quickly as I learn it. And today's cool thing that I've learned is about a company called AGS. And what they are is a newer age grading company using AI and technology that they've developed to more accurately and more consistently grade trading cards. Something that has been especially problematic in the last few years with cards coming back damaged from different companies, with grading seeming sometimes very inconsistent, and then also with turnaround times taking forever because traditionally there's people that have to take the time to grade cards. With this machine, it also streamlines that process quite a bit. So that company, again, is called AGS. They have a new app available on all platforms, and it is pretty awesome because not only does it allow you for cheaper than most of the other companies to set up and get your cards graded, but it also allows you to do preliminary grading at home. And so if you want to do it yourself, you can go into their app, check out this instant grading option, take any cards you'd like, and there is a massive variety available in their app. It does cater to pretty much everything, so not just Pokemon. You can also do sports cards, Yu-Gi-Oh, you name it. And so what you'll do is search for your card. In this case, we have the gorgeous Mewtwo V Star with the Charizard fighting the Mewtwo there. And you can quickly search that up. Find your card. Let's see here. Oh, it auto-corrected. V-Star GG44. There we go. Right at the top there. So we found our card. Now we click instant grade, and then it's as simple as taking a couple of photos. And so we'll just line this up here. And I recommend using a dark background. So here we just have a simple black linen that I laid over my normal workspace. Once you get that photo in there, we're going to shrink down the crop box here to make that fit as close as we can. Take one more of the back of the card, and this is typically where I find the biggest problem in my cards anyway, is that the backs end up being poorly aligned, and so that usually ends up dinging me a few points. And so I haven't gotten any 10s yet using this app on my stuff, but honestly I think rightfully so. It doesn't feel like it's robbing me or anything. It does feel like it's making fairly accurate gradings for my cards. So once you've gotten those two in there, it does a quick, relatively quick scan, and at times you may have to re-enter the card. Sometimes the lighting or the background can get in the way of that, and so that's why I've found that this black background is the best. And this one came up as a 10. So that's pretty cool. Now, granted, this is a preliminary, at-home grading, but it does mean that if I want to send a card in to get it graded, I can be more confident that my card is going to come back with a high grade. If this had come out with, say, an 8 or something like that, I wouldn't even consider sending this card in to get graded. But as you can see here, it graded it practically perfect, which this is the first one I've had do that. And, to be honest, I'm a little skeptical of that because this it looks pretty perfect, but I've never had a graded card come out as a 10 before because I've never sent cards in to be graded personally, but let alone on this app. So that is pretty cool. But as you can see here, great little resource. Give it a shot yourselves. It is helpful if you're trying to confirm what the quality of a card is that maybe you're purchasing or selling if you don't have access or you don't want to spend the money on that higher end grading service, which is really helpful for like item cards and trainer gallery cards that maybe don't sell for quite as much. And so that sort of $15 to $30 range for getting a card graded may not really feel worth it to you, but you may have, like I said, that confidence in getting it graded now, or you just may be able to negotiate a higher or lower price for what you're buying or selling based on what this says here. So a fun little piece of technology, and probably the beginnings of what's going to be a big change and a massive step in card grading as a whole, and also for the card industry as a whole. So something to keep your eye on if you're interested in the updates in collectors news in general, especially Pokemon news. And like I said, I recommend everybody give it a shot. It is free, and this is not sponsored, although it could be. But other than that, that's all I had for you guys today. So feel free to DM me with any questions, any concerns that you might have. I'd be curious to talk to other Pokemon enthusiasts about what kind of positives and negatives this could bring for the community. So if you have any thoughts about that, please let me know down in the comments. And we'll try it out. But otherwise, have a great day, guys. Thanks for stopping by.